In this video, I want to talk about rasterizing type, and there's all different reasons why you would rasterize type, but I'm going to speak more to the academic environment where a student may download some type of non-system font. So like this bottom one is definitely probably not already on your Windows system or on your Mac system. So I download it and then I design with it, and then I go to send it to my instructor, and my instructor doesn't necessarily see what I see, because if the instructor does not have that font installed on his computer or her computer, then there's going to be a type substitution, and it should, as he opens that file up, tell the reader that there is going to be a substitution. Also, there's going to be a little yellow triangle over here, and generally it substitutes with something that is not even close to what you designed with. So that ends up messing up your design, messing up your layout and alignment. So we want to avoid that. In a commercial setting, though, you'd want to include the file, the font file, with your design file and send that to the printer. But in this case, this just kind of expedites things. So there's two different ways to do this reasonably easy. You can see right now that this layer here, which is the bottom layer, it has a T, and that means that text is still vector. And so we want to make it raster, which is turning it into pixels and turning it into a bitmap. So there's really two or even three different buttons here that are kind of hidden in Photoshop. One is the T. One over here is, if I click right on the words, I can rename this layer, and then if I click off of that somewhere over here in the blue area, I'm going to right click, and then it gives me another menu, and I want to go to Rasterize Type. And so you're not going to see anything different in the file, but you are going to see it over here in the layer where you're going to see transparency. And now it's no longer letters, it's just pixels. So if you didn't spell something right, you're kind of out of luck, and so you better hit Control Z. There's another way of doing that. Again, I'm going to just select this, and I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to come over to Type, and then I'm going to rasterize the type layer. And that does the same thing. So that's what you would want to do before you submit in an academic situation. If you're going to do it in a commercial situation, you would want to send the font file with the design file and not rasterize it, because also not rasterizing it gives us a lot more flexibility. If I do want to change the font or the size or change spelling, then I have that ability. But once I've rasterized it, I'll just turn it into pixels, and it's just like a picture. So hopefully that helps.